I'm Bruce Gordon, author of the book The Spirit of Attack. In 1975, the great British scientist Reginald V. Jones came to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Ohio to give a talk at the Air Force Museum. My job was to pick him up at the airport, get him some lunch, and get him to the museum on time for his lecture. During a casual lunch at the Officers Club, he told me about America's V-1 buzz bomb. I didn't know about that. I've made a video of that now for this site. He told me about the Battle of the Beams, where the British confused the German navigation signals used in the bombing of England. He also told me about two French resistance fighters who gave their lives early in the war and whose story has not been told. I want to record it here for posterity. In May 1940, when the Germans invaded France, the German generals commandeered French homes for their residences. One German general from the Abwehr intelligence services and commandeered a French home which had a butler and a maid in residence. He had a business telephone installed in his quarters, and that phone was never tapped because he was a general in the intelligence services, so it was a secure phone. This was a hard-working, dedicated German general. He worked hard in the day and he came home at night with lots of papers. He went upstairs to his office and spread out the papers on a desk and started working until the maid called him down for supper. While he had supper, the butler went upstairs to the general's room and used the general's secure telephone to call an Allied agent in Switzerland. And then he would read to the agent everything that was on the general's desk. Then he'd put it down and come right down and talk to the German general after supper. For several months, British intelligence received daily reports of whatever this German general had thought was so important they had to take it home and work on it in the evenings. Then, suddenly, there was no more news. We can only assume that these French patriots were caught, tortured, and executed. Reginald Jones was clearly moved by these patriots who gave their lives for their country.